Hello, welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and today I'm going to show you how you can make this beanie in the easiest step. I will show you how you can make this effect like a pinwheel behind and you will love it. I will give you all my secrets and tips, and if you want I can teach you how you can make the flower. But before we start, it's important that you subscribe. The material that we will need to make this beanie will be 100 grams of this material. This material is medium weight yarn, it's number 4. I will use the hook of 3.5 millimeters and that's it. We will start making chains that goes all around the white ivory head, right? The stitch that we will use will be of multiples of 8. So you will make as many chains as you need until you get the number with multiple of 8, okay? It will depend according if you are making this beanie for an adult, for a kid. You will decide, but important and the secret of this stitch is that you make them with multiples of 8, okay? Well, once you are sure, we are going to close in circle, slip in 1, then we will go up with 3 chains. And this first row, we are going to make 1 double crochet in each stitch, like this. Okay, so let's finish this row first. Now that we've finished, here we are about to make the last double crochet. We are going to close in circle, we will check that we didn't twist, and we are going to slip 1 to close. Now we are going to start making the elastic. Right away we will take the first stitch, placing the hook behind, and we will go up with 3 chains. Then we are going to alternate and place the hook in front, once behind, once in front. And like this is how we are going to make the elastic, making double crochet but making this little trick with the hook, right? And we are going to follow this technique until we get the number of rows that we need according for the elastic that we want, okay? In this case, I did get ahead, I continue, and I made 5 rows with this stitch. And for an adult size, and in my size, I made 28 chains, okay? And I made 5 rows with elastic. So now we will continue with the next row. We will go up with 3 chains and we are going to make 1 row of double crochet. Okay, so now we are going to make this double crochet row, but now we will start making in relief. We will take the stitch like this, and at the end we will count that we have 88 double crochets, right? And well, now that we finished the row, I already count and I have 88. So without closing the row, we are going to continue like this in circle, but we won't close right away. We will continue with the stitch. Look, we will place the hook in the back and make the first double crochet. I will repeat again so you can see how it is. We will place the hook in the back and we will go up making the first double crochet, and like this without closing the row is how we are going to start in the next row. And we will continue like this. We are going to make 4 double crochet like this in relief. So here we have 2, and we are making this double crochet out of 3 crochet. And here we have the 4th double crochet in relief. And now we are going to alternate and make 4 double crochet in relief, but now placing the hook in front, okay? So the last 4 double crochet that we made, we took the stitch, placing the hook in the back. You see the difference? And like this we are going to continue. As you could see, I changed my hook for a hook of 3.5 millimeters because I want that this stitch look more loose. So after the 4 double crochet, we are going to change and make 4 double crochet again, but changing the place of the hook. And like this, each 4 double crochet we are going to change and we are going to alternate where we place the hook. Okay, so let's continue and let's finish this row. Well, here I finished the row and I'm going to place a marker right here to have a reference where we start and where we finish, right? So now, because remember that we are not closing the row, okay? So now we are going to continue with the same stitch, but now we are going to move one double crochet to the left to give this effect of the pinwheel, okay? So I will show you how. So look here, the first double crochet, we are going to place the hook in front. It doesn't matter if we finish making this for double crochet the same, here we will have 5, but it's okay, you will see at the end why. So now we will start now taking the next double crochet like this. We are going to respect if we took them in front or in the back, we will continue, and here is where we are going to move one double crochet to the left, and we are going to take this stitch the same way we took the last 3, and then we are going to continue with the next 4, and like this is how we are going to move one to the left. And again we are going to crochet as it goes, and we must have each segment with 4 double crochet. So we are going to take one of the next segment because we are moving one, you see? I'm going to make this next segment with you so you can see how it is. So we are going to crochet as it goes. If we took in the last row the stitch behind, we will continue, and then we will eat one of the next segment to complete the 4 double crochet. I like to make in this stitch the double crochet out of 3 crochet because it looks longer and the stitch looks so much better, right? So I'm going to continue completing the next segment. We are going to eat one of the next segment, you see, and also each 4 double crochet we are going to alternate how we place the hook. And well, we are going to continue with the same stitch and following the same technique, moving one stitch to the left, and we are going to make as many rows as we need until we get the length of the beanie that we want, okay? We will see with the time while we make more rows how the drawing is taking the shape that we want. So let's continue making more rows.
Well, look, I did get ahead and I made more rows following the same technique. So I have something like this. I already try on and it perfectly covers my head. So look, from here we will count the rows. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 and 16 rows. And you will see how these pleats look. So far I love this stitch. So well, if you already try on and if you are sure that the rows that you made are enough, we will close them. But we are going to measure it and I will give you the centimeters so you can have it as a reference. So from the elastic to the top we have 20 centimeters and of wide we have 25 centimeters. And to the top, if we measure it, we have approximately 30 centimeters. Remember that here in this part I changed the hook for a bigger number. So it look more loose and I love it. So well, now we are going to start to reduce, and this is what we are going to make. This 4 double crochet that goes in front will be the same, okay? We won't change them. But here in the next segment of 4 double crochet we change a bit because we are going to leave the last loops in hold of the first 2 double crochet like this. Then once we have 2 we are going to bring them through and we will reduce. So from 2 now we have 1. Then we are going to repeat the same in the next 2 double crochet. So from 2 we will bring them through, leaving the last loops in hold, and we will have 2. So out of the 4 we have 2 stitches. Then the double crochet that goes in relief in front will be the same. We won't reduce there, only in the section where we have the reliefs in the back. To have a reference, we are going to move the marker here in the top to see where we started to reduce. Okay, so now let's repeat. We will make a review. So here we are going to complete the last 4 of the segment, we continue moving one to the left, right? So here in this section where we have the double crochets in the back is where we are going to reduce, right? We will reduce 2 by 2. So once we have this double crochet, bring them through. And remember that to reduce, we are going to leave the last loops in hold so we can bring them through and transform 2 into 1. So again, we will continue. Here we won't reduce. And like this, we will continue all around until we arrive where the marker is. So see you there. Okay, so here we are where is the marker. So here we started with the 3 double crochet. Now according to the segment we have to make 4, right? So remember that in the last row we transform from 2, we make 1. So we will take that 1 to make the last 4 of the segment. So then we will continue making the double crochet that goes in the back. So again we will take the stitch and again we will transform and take 2 together to have the first 2 double crochet in the back. And again the next 2 segments of 4 double crochet. And we are going to continue with the rule that we are going to move 1 to the left. But here I did make a mistake. So I will come back because we have to move 1, right? So if I made the 4 double crochet, so here I have to make 1 in the back and then we will move and have 4, right? You see, to move 1 and to continue with the shape of the pinwheel. So you have to observe and to keep with the shape of the pinwheel. That's the most important. And remember that here where we reduce, we are going to make the 2 double crochet in the back and then we will continue making the double crochets in front, and there is where we didn't reduce. Remember? So like this we will continue. Please observe. We must keep moving 1 to the left. And let's review. So here we have the next 2 behind, then the 4 in the front. So let's make a review. So again we will make 4 double crochet in front. Remember that we place the hook in the back to have the pleats in front and to have this effect. So here we have 3, and then we will take 1 like this where we reduced the last time, you see, and make the 4th. Then the next 2 in the back, and then here the second one in the back, and then the 4th in front. So like this is how the sequence will go: 4 in front and then 2 in the back, like this all around and in this row. See you at the end. Okay, so here I finished the row. You see where the marker is. So like we have to complete 4 double crochet for the segments, and we are going to reduce to close. We are going to take the last 2 that we made in the back to transform into 1 and the last 4 of the segment that we have in front, right? Then we are going to make 1 behind and the next 4 in front. So now in this row we will have 4 in front and 1 in the back, and like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. So I will continue making this row with you so you can see exactly how it is. Okay, so here 4 in front as you could see, and then 1 in the back. If we want to keep it in the back, then we place the hook in front, you see. So let's continue and see you at the end of this row where the pink marker is. Well, so here I finished the row. You see, here is the pink marker. So I'm going to complete and make the last double crochet of this segment. So here I have the 4 double crochet. Now here in the next row it will change a little bit. We are going to take 2 stitches together like this, like also placing the hook in the back. I will repeat, yarn over. We will take these 2 stitches and we will transform into 1. So this is already taken. You will take these 2 stitches and make a double crochet. And like this we will start closing the beanie a little bit more. Okay, so all around in this row we are going to continue and make this stitch. We are going to, while we insert the hook in the back, we will take 2 stitches at the same time and make a double crochet. Again, 2 at the same time and make a double crochet. Please pay attention because this stitch is already taken, because we are taking 2 together. Okay, so the last one is already taken, and like this is how we are going to continue. Okay, please be careful because instead of reducing we are going to increase. So like this all around until we arrive to the pink marker. Well, look, at the end of the row we will have something like this. I will show you how it looks in the top, and if you want here in this step you can make an extra row if you feel that it's still too open, or in my case I will sew. I will show you. Well, I will sew like this. I will use an embroidery needle like this one with a big eye, and I will use a long thread of the same yarn. Okay, and we are going to use this technique. Here we are going to make a knot first, and then we will use this thread and we are going to pass it through. We are going to take this stitch in the back, then in front, back, in front, and like this all the stitches. Okay, please don't skip and be careful, and we must take all the stitches, okay, following this technique. Well, at the end we will have something like this, and we already have a little hole, right? So I will close even more also with embroidery needle like this. I will go in order, and if you want, well, here at the end you can put a pom-pom, or you can use the decoration that you want, or you can leave it like this. In this case I will decorate with a flower. If you want to, I share the step by step of how I make this flower, please let me know here in the comments. I hope that you find this beanie very easy to make. I tried to make it as easy as I could. And well, with this weave finish, we are going to hide all the threads that we may have, and then, like you could see, we cut. I will show you how I decorate, but before, look how it looks. Remember that you can make it in all the sizes that you want. The secret is that you make this stitch in multiples of 9 or of 8, sorry, 8, and well, we are going to decorate. Well, look, I decided to make this flower. Please let me know if you want the video with all the instructions. I will put it and place it right here in one side. I will show you some pictures of how it looks. And well, I hope that you have enjoyed making this beanie with me. Remember, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave me a comment. And if you like this video, please don't forget to share it. Here are some pictures. Look how it looks, and also look how it looks in the back. I love the shape and the figure that we made. So, well, thank you so much, and please stay tuned for the coming video. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.